Us squad, we back. Madden 19, about to keep finishing this joint out, getting ready for 20, man. He getting ready with the Raiders already. Without AB.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. 29.
29. 734.
I'm playing franchise so much, bro. You know what up? My online play.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Get him.
And he will not get away from the pressure.
Right till I can't no more.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
808. 734.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And Nelson's got it here right side. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
694. 618.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He finds Roberts complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
All right, more time.
The
See you
Raiders
play.
on the move, a couple of big plays in succession.
Like that. Okay.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard.
There's nothing.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Get set. 24.
On 2nd down, here's Carr.
Pick.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Hey, come on, Bob.
Positioning here is key. As a defensive back,
Pick that thing off, boy.
99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Cover 0. 694.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He sets to
Pick.
fire deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, it's no fly zone, champ.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good thing they give me a safety. Jeez, man.
Their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Felt it, though.
First drive, first interception thrown.
Man, real tricky, bro.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So
Why would you catch the ball, Mari? Madden. It's your ball.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I knew Matt was going to do me like this, bro. As soon as I picked it off, yeah.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. The give is to Elliott. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
46.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Then he finds Beasley complete. He'll have a first down and more past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line.
I won't get a loss because I'm changing my controller.
There on the 4th down attempt and keep. some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back.
Got him.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
65 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Oh, yeah. That's cheating, bro. Madden like to do even things, bro. They let that shit slide all the way. I knew they was going to do that shit. Only because I was talking shit.
Exactly right, because they're such a
Kickoff.
nightmare, and they're hybrid guys.
Dang, they perfect.
Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
And a nice job
Yeah,
there
kicker.
as he gets this
Slowing
one
him
just
down,
shy
bro.
of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Too many good kickoff returns,
out come
bro.
the Raiders. And there are parts
Stop
of their
that
last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
694. Go Chief.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds Roberts left side.
That's my fault,
And
D.
lay it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
White. Low.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
What the fuck? That big hit. Man,
He goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
you ain't even doing that, dog. I had that shit.
36 yards.
It was another pick.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to
Swear you know that. That was another pick, huh?
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Low. White.
Doing nothing, dog.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Doing nothing, boy. I said that. Well, get out of here with that shit.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
You lucky Madden is terrible.
Power through.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception.
Let's go.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense
I
and
told
say,
him what he
what's going
thought.
on
This
with your
is,
scheme?
come on, man.
Maybe we should look at
The
the
no
defense
fly
and give
zone,
them a
bro.
whole lot of credit. They've got
Check
them
out my YouTube
frustrated
channel,
right
bro.
now.
Ferrari Tone Molly, bro.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And Hill running right through it. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Good shit, though,
There's the
bro.
first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one
That's
of
what I
those
need, that
safeties
competition,
you
bro.
can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Get you a mic, fool.
On 2nd down, Elliott nowhere to go
Stupid.
that time. He
How
maybe
they do
got
that?
a yard up to the 40.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is...
Oh, fuck.
to read, react,
You was bombed, though. I'm supposed to drop that shit.
Picked off at the 38, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
This interception would go on the record of the quarterback,
Yeah,
but as a receiver, you've got to
Slime
understand
on
where
me,
you are on the
bruh.
field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the
Should've
quarterback and be ready to make
dropped
the
that
catch.
shit.
Later one.
Uh-oh. I see you, coach.
Check. Watch the before. Hey. Tighten up. White. 734.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Don't do it.
Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
If it ain't the cover, just the
Marcus
pressure, bro.
Lawrence. In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Hey, 734. Hey. Hey, 734.
To throw on second down. Carr.
Nope.
And the out route incomplete. It's Roberts.
Okay, this one.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Mike 618.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I see you, playboy. I see ya. I see ya.
And that'll set him back 5.
That'll set him back 5. Set him back, set him back. Set him back 5.
Backed up even further for third and long.
Oh, we're good.
Shotgun now for Carr. He completes it to Bryant. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. On first and goal.
My corner was just tripping, bruh. You know that. I'm fucking big.
Nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
All right, get set, fellas. 618.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
You're mine. Later, 2. Go, go.
Carr now on third and goal.
What the f?
And he's got his tight end, Cook, in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Carlson now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Prescott. Being chased out left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On third down, it's Prescott. And the third down pass falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game. 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Here's Prescott.
Bro,
Into heavy
why
traffic, and it's
frozen?
intercepted.
Friggin'.
He's picked off at his
Bro,
own
he ain't even going on, bro.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That's sort of a second
Still
quarter
offense,
forget
baby.
for him.
Stupid
Now
as
2
that,
picks in
like.
this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little
Man,
bit.
Yeah, you
Petty.
got to be able to
Man,
forget,
Petty,
compartmentalize,
boy.
whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the
Man,
second.
fight for the ball. So,
Carr now on first down. Caught by Nelson left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And that one results in 35 yards. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
Later, 2.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal.
Purdue, 808. 734. But 5-man box.
Carr. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
job, D.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage
Cold,
of the short
man.
field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Oh, O-line.
Say, all right, guys,
Fuck,
we're going
boy.
to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
Oh,
So
it's
your
Dak,
clean
bro.
plays
What
geared
is
to
going
them.
on with him?
Not necessarily
What is
what you're looking
going
to
on?
play, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands
All right.
of X, Y, and Z
Maybe it's
and see if
something
we
wrong
can
with
move
that.
forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Line of scrimmage, again the 25. Second and 10.
Putting the extra on you,
On second down,
They ain't
Prescott
playing.
again, eluding the pressure right. And past the 40
not
before
playing,
he's
bro.
out of
But I
bounds.
gotta throw it
He's
like
got his
that.
first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
46.
A first down throw for Prescott. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Jaquez Smith in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
47, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott steps away to his left. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
46.
First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Looking to throw.
Bro, what the
and that'll be incomplete.
Where
We do
is
have
the
a penalty
O-line
flag
at,
down,
young?
however. Let's see what that's about.
Y'all
Clearly
serious,
outside
young?
of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
Where's the
And
O-line?
accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They straight disappeared, bro. What?
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
47. 47.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that one incomplete.
Double cover.
Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over, and the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Go, go. Get set, get set.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Wide open receiver complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. He's going to take another shot here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Why he gotta be down there? Who touched him?
With a pick.
He's a fake it.
For the first
Yeah,
half.
please fix
2
that,
more
man.
quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A give to Elliott. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
And as one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs, it confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Elliott a 1st down and more. And all the way
Man, got him running like that. I know they trying. Madden be adjusting shit. They making them run better, but the acceleration, bro, like on the cut.
They handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for
Man, little injury, bro.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Little
It
situation,
was Maurice
bro.
Hurst who got him down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Zeke.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Buying time to his left.
Bro, what?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First possession.
Yeah, bro, man, switch that shit up, bro. Because your receiver can't even come across the middle, bro, unless he wide open, bro.
The tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Marcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Hey, that's good. set, get set. Switch, switch, switch. 6-18.
Throwing his car on third down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here now, Johnny Townsend standing just outside his own goal line. Now Austin.
Mm-hmm.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things
Okay, bro.
around?
Hey, you got that. Hey, you got that coverage,
First
bro.
play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Now Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tahir Whitehead in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Here we go, 46.
Third and long for Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jacquez Smith
Okay.
in there to pick up his second sack now of the
If he gives up his
afternoon.
chances, bro. Like, the game's fucking over, dog.
And he
Can't
gets
let me
this
score no
away.
fucking
Look at
touchdown,
this.
bro.
This is a good one.
Stupid, man.
Fielded at the 20. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
That's so stupid, man. Swear, man, Madden love even teams, man.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
We're good, we're good. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Check. Check out, bro. Hot, hot. Coming. Double up, double up. Got it. OP, OP.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
7:34.
Carr now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he floated one out there incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go, D. 808. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. 808. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Go, go.
And the blitz does come. And that's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
7:34. 24. Express.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a second down.
Here we go, 46. Good. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Let's go, get out, get out. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46, 46.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott.
He can't even fucking throw the ball. Bro, Madden don't. Madden, come on, though. He's not with it, bro. He can throw the ball. Like, they just not letting him throw, bro. Come on, Joe. Got him sitting like they like a duck, you know? It's terrible, bro. Like, I'm not even doing that, you know? That's wide open.
But how about the guys that just stopped him? How good do they feel right now?
Stupid, dog. He's doing y'all joking so many chances, bro. Every drive, you know? Like, why they can't let it put the pedal to the metal no more, bro?
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all
he down and getting off. Like, I'm the best offensive line in the league, bro.
That means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and short, going to their tight end. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Whole game in my offense look dumb. So stupid, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying
Be giving y'all this shit
after this. And not totally
you
home free
run
yet,
that
but
shit.
it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
It's petty as shit on Madden, bro.
First down, the run with Lynch. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Still let him get it.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
God, I'm sitting there watching him, bro.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, here we go. Express. 6-18. Express. Check, watch the 4, watch the 4. Watch the run, watch the run. 6-18.
Carr to throw.
Hit.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is all the way up past the 25. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Over the middle, Amari Cooper is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Why he can't throw the ball? This is the bullshit right here. They give y'all these jokers the game, man.
At this point in the game, Tahir Whitehead.
No reason why the fuck he not throwing the ball, yeah?
The clock will roll.
So fucking petty, dog. Man, it's sick, dog.
He's back to throw. On the left side, Gallup's got it.
Dumb,
And
man.
he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
At this stage, you've got to huztle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're
Look
saving
at
that
that.
timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
Fuzz.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here go 46. 26.
Back to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle.
That's one.
There's
Let's
a close
go.
it in.
Let's go.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A
Waste no
very
time.
nice pickup of 33 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there. And he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
And now here comes the Raiders. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
They was about to give you this game, bro.
7:34.
One final try now for Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Xavier Woods, boy, 4 picks. Star, boy.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, I see it. Stream live, man. Clutch. I'm super clutch. Terrible offensive game by that, bro. Yeah, Zeke got it in. The defense is amazing. Look at this. 4 picks.
You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly. Even
Great,
though we both knew it was a long shot.